Can fly higher.
What's the other?
Is it the?
You should have audio.
This song has two versions. Yeah,
It's
it's the OG.
yeah. There's another song that reminds me of this one. It's like this same sort of like Japanese R&B, and I don't remember what it's called. Holy T1G is so quiet. I can get that. Alright, I should not be quite so quiet anymore. But if I'm still that quiet, then I can turn it up even more. There's my replays. There's my replays. Good now. Okay, perfect. Gosh, I hope chat is ready for this. I hope my Microsoft Windows Explorer doesn't crash again also, because that's kind of a frustrating thing that's been happening.
The last time I've had it regularly crash on me was when I was testing VMs for like Windows XP emulation. So I don't know what Microsoft is doing. You know the XKCD of like the entire internet infrastructure and architecture is like whatever Microsoft is doing, just the Angry Bird. Yeah, whatever they're doing with Windows 11. Couldn't think of many companies that I trust less with my software updates right now than Microsoft.
Well, I'm currently waiting for my my Explorer to load the folder that the replays are in, so we're chilling for another minute or two while that happens. Can I just say, let's see, shoutouts to all the teams that have moved on this weekend. Our top 12. If Colorado wins tonight, I have a statistic of the day for you. If Colorado wins tonight, it will be 11 of the top 12 seeds in the top 12 going into semifinals weekend. Do you want to guess the seed of the other team?
26.
Okay, you looked it up. That's cheating.
I didn't. I casted their match, so I know what it is.
The 26th seed Minnesota. It's
Soda!
mind-boggling. I believe they might be the lowest seed ever in top 12. I think Yoshi did that history check. It's absurd.
He asked if I wanted to guess. I guessed, and it was correct.
Alright, I think my folder is loaded enough to load some replays. We ready for some Nomad 1 action?
Yeah.
Featuring newly minted replayer Ethantrix in the word of iFlame, version 3.
Also known as Beef Boy.
Also known as
Beef.
Boy Beef. This is
Beef Boy in the Japanese name writing system.
Sora Ohirokusuru Soshitsu Michi.
Nice.
Mapped by Michigan's very own Cobb, consumer of bean himself.
Consumer of bean.
That boy likes some beans.
If I had to guess right now, this map would be the easiest map in the pool because it's one of those maps that, like, it's progression difficulty-wise. Like, the first half of the map is just building up, and then the end is what really gives it the rating it has. But yeah.
I also feel like, without giving anything away, this map definitely eases us into the Nomad pool.
What could you possibly mean by that?
I'm not referring to any one map in particular, mind you. Just in general, this very much eases us into the Nomad pool to start things off.
This is not 7.9 in rework. The sheet is updated to rework values.
Is the sheet updated? I wasn't sure.
Yes, because every single map I reloaded after it got updated on API. So
okay. I will admit to not being particularly technically proficient when it comes to coding Mappool sheets, so I don't know how the back end of this actually works in that regard. But if it's right, then it's right. Oh, that's slider. he got it, but like barely.
Holy mother of cheese!
I was wondering when this was going to turn into a Toho song because, of course, Consumer of Bean. only maps
But
Toho.
it's not Toho exactly. It's like a derivative fan series of like something that's kind of like Toho, but not really. That's the
I mean,
best
you
way I
can't
can
tell me that
explain
this song
Linen
doesn't.
to yeah. Yeah, this is what I mean by this is
Yeah.
progressive difficulty. The end is a lot more indicative of what the actual difficulty of the map is.
This is kind of banging. I will say, this is kind of banging. Chillier was extolling the virtues of New York as a very strong aim team. We'll see how they're like snap alt aim if they decide to end up playing this one.
Speaking of New York, I think NAT's like the NAT that's going on alongside USC, which is as usual for like basically every NAT to points out of USC at some point. They're having like Pez versus Orange Juice, and that's a pretty good match.
Yeah, Orange Juice has really been on the come up, and obviously Pez is Pez. Shoutouts to their previous match, by the way. Pikapone over Taquito on tiebreaker.
Holy.
Yeah,
Pikapone?
really. Yeah, that dude's been grinding, man. He's been playing really fucking well in tournaments lately.
God.
All right, well, Polling. Any Pollers? Is this Pal World?
In celebration of Power World's 1.0 update.
Funny enough, I think there was, because Pal World is just Pokemon, there was also like a big Pokemon Go thing over the weekend, right? It was like 10-year anniversary.
Yeah, but like they did some stupid stuff.
Yeah,
as
the
well.
influencer thing that everybody got all mad about. Yeah, I saw that.
I mean, Power World also has like literally a 1-for-1 stolen design of that, like the cat from Animal Crossing dancing. You know that quote unquote meme. They just have that in the game now.
God, this was so funny in OWC because it was just like every single match that weekend played this, I feel like, and it just took on a life of its own. This was like the fucking tree frog of OWC 2025.
It really was.
I hate this section, both musically and like, oh my god, what is the map doing?
Ironically, I love this section musically. The map is funny.
It is funny, that's for sure. Well, who better to make something funny than Ryusei Aika? USC confirmed 2 rounds easier than OWC. Was this actually in round of 16 in OWC?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I mean, OWC is like a higher level of play.
It was, but also this was too hard.
This was also super hard for that pool. Yeah.
They didn't necessarily fuck up the scaling. It was just originals are
Originals are
move around.
Yeah, I feel like originals always get like it's like weird to properly balance, huh? If you want to like represent the songs appropriately.
Not only that, but you have to like lock it in advance because
Right.
of like how releases work, and it's some shit, man. It's some
Yeah.
shit.
All right.
Dude.
Nomad 3, shoutouts to Bad.
Let's get unbadged, guys. Enter Shikari, disallowed artist.
I'm not sure I follow.
Are
Are they actually
ranked, so
Are they actually disallowed? I mean, I know like obviously
Yeah.
obviously it's fine, but I didn't realize that they were disallowed otherwise.
It's such an odd inclusion to that list because it's like
It's all
it's
Japanese
some
EDM
producers
producers.
and like some like other like circles, doji circles, and then it's Enter Shikari, famous British band, I believe. Can you imagine like how that conversation went out? Like in the like the music label or like in the like inner circles is like,
I have no idea.
yeah, there's this game called Osu. Nope.
Fuck those guys. We don't fuck around with circle hooking.
Guys.
Conspicuous share X sound. Yeah, well, normally I use snipping tool, but I wouldn't have been able to paste it in chat, so I had to use share X.
I can't help but notice that this is a map with tapping. Quite
And it's
severe tapping at that, and look at who the replayer is. That's so interesting.
He's been on the grind. Speaking of players on the grind,
Yeah.
Badosu, Paula Badosu. That's a cut that no one here is gonna know who I'm talking about.
Erica Badusa.
That's a good one too. I like that.
Yeah, there's streams coming in, I think, 20 seconds.
When you hear whatever in top diff, prepare for tapping 230 BPM.
That's in the description of this map.
Actually?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Oh my god. If you hear it goes on and on and on, prepare to stream 230 BPM. Wow, that's incredible.
Here we go, I believe. Yep, they said it.
There it is. It goes on and on. Damn!
Why did I hear an air horn?
Dude's shredding! Look at him shred!
It brings a tear to your eye.
It really does, man. All these years, and at long last, Badoo tapping is finally real. Now, if only he could take that tapping with him back to 2018 so he could win some 1v1 tournaments. Sorry, that was mean.
I mean, he famously won some, right? At least he won some very hilarious matches by just not being able to tap, but having the power of the cheese.
He got... I feel like I remember him getting second in very specifically the top tier of rekindling to Bubble Man because of tapping in the grand finals pool.
I always lost to Fire Age or Bubble Man. One of those is very funny.
Right.
It's like the Paralympics.
Also, he has Kerrigan as his profile picture.
Yeah.
Okay, who did? Hang on, I gotta check something. Don't mind me. I need to find my freaking. Where's my Discord tab? There it is.
Guys, what if
rekindling?
Like,
where's the rekindling server? Hang on. We gotta fact check myself. I gotta fact check myself.
My rekindling server in Discord is above the USC server by 1.
Oh, Bubbleman beat Fiery Rage in the grand finals for the same reason, mind you. I knew it was Bubbleman over somebody. He won in finals, in winners finals on TB over Fiery Rage, and then won in grands over Fiery Rage. And I guarantee those were for the same reason.
But yeah, before we get into the next map, I think one of the objectively funniest like map pull bits you can possibly do is hype up a map that is being reused and was played over and over again back when it was first used. So that's why I bring you Tree Frog by Schoolboy. Or the second best option, which is Furious Melodia. This is my XDD face. XDD. You can't be serious. I am
He can.
deathly serious.
Where's the Mick McCarthy? It can. Wait, hang on.
Colts make 1 win in 17. It can't go on like this, can it?
It can.
Alright, just
I know you like playing it like 2 years ago in Tiebreaker. Yeah, it got played once in NorCal versus Virginia, I think. And Virginia won.
Yeah, I can't believe that Furiosa Melodia, one of the most aura TBs ever, has been demoted to no mod 4.
Guys, like, if you know the trends, if you know the lingo, this is the closest equivalent to what Osu has as a LARP map. This is the LARP map in Osu.
LARP?
Yeah, like everyone's like, wow, I love Furiosa Melodia. Like I really liked it as Tiebreaker, and like the song is so epic. And then you go look at their account, and it's like, join 2021.
It's like people talking about Cookies Freedom Dive being the best play of all time, and their join date is 2024.
Yep.
Yeah, I see.
Also, I think, yeah, like Freedom Dive is up there. What other like funny Cookies plays up there as well?
Yomiuri?
Yomiuri, but like
That was
Yomiuri
actual
has
Aura,
OC
though.
now, so yeah.
My go-to for him is that one DT map that he didn't FC. It was a one miss. Oh my god. Fuck. Mapped by one like
Nobody Susume.
yeah, Nobody Susume. Nobody Susume DT. I like how everybody knew it. I did a
Yeah.
good enough job of imitating the song.
My personal favorite, because for the first while of my like actual playing Osu, like part of my life, I used to like, it was when I had a phone that had fuck all in it, except like YouTube and like basically the simplest of games. So I used to just watch like 001 The Fish and Reese Was Here and stuff like that. Like that kind of OC video when I was like bored and couldn't go to bed. For some reason, one of my most watched videos was Cookiezi playing the really bad Locovoto da 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 da, and that just stuck in my head. Furiosa was one of them, but yeah.
Okay, you want to know what was a really funny, like, early map that I got hooked on watching was, Hakure Reimu, before he got unbanned, playing Time Freeze. Because I had never seen anybody do that before.
You never saw anybody be able to actually play that map?
Yeah, yeah. And I was just like, transfixed.
Hakure Reimu is such a large player. That's Reimu Desu for
Yeah. Reimu
the
Desu
newbies.
for anyone from after like 2018.
Unironically, like Reimu Desu is not like the biggest LARP player for me, but I think Sayonara Bai might be the
Sayonara
biggest
Bar,
one, because
yeah, that's
nobody was actually there, but he has like the streets will remember kind of aura to him.
yeah. I'm trying to think of who else you could consider as like kind of like a LARP like OG player. Okay. Lucrece beat me to it. I was gonna say, legitimately, New Gen's standing HVic is LARP as fuck. And I will,
Yeah.
like, I fucking loved HVic at the time, right? Like 2014, 2015, 2016. But, like, anybody who talks about him now is, like, always gonna be LARPing. I'm sorry.
And for some reason, it's always the same like three things. Either like HVic Lolly, how did he play with that skin, and like Hello World, his pass on that. It's three things,
Yeah.
and none of them actually like are the defining characteristics of HVic as a player.
HVic as a player, he also had a. I want to say he had a. Was it Countdown 3, 2, 1? I think he had a Countdown 3, 2, 1 pass. Like,
No.
who had a pass on
Someone
that?
someone had a clip on that, but I think the first countdown through 3 pass was actually Badu.
But yeah, like HVic, Sakura no Uta, and 7-7. 7-7 is like the super mega giga OG HVic play.
OG remote control, Dream Solister. What else for Atrix specifically? Miraizu. Miraizu's a
Miraizu.
good
Yeah,
one.
Miraizu's a good one. Where's the... Oh, that's right. It just has this range goes dark.
By the way, it's fucking Monday, but we'll take it. The reason why this set isn't ranked, by the way, is that there's two collab diffs. They're both collabs with Alden and someone else, and they're unfinished. So the reason why you can't have nice things in life is Alden, last name that I forgot, but it's some Filipino last name. So message Alden for free supporter. This is my psychological filter that I need to actually give him. Like he needs to be tickled. And tickled in a really creepy way. Actually have his feet tickled with feathers. Some sort of stuff that you would only see in Looney Tunes cartoons. Also, Melon Boy is a little bit dead, but I'm pretty sure the only reason why this set is dead is because of the two that are unfinished. And neither of them are Melon Boys.
Also, I was gonna say Yumekyo is actually the best Rohulk score. I don't know. That play is
what
so
his nice
fucking
pass on
stupid.
Apparition. Fun fact: his nice play on Apparition was just a no-fail play. The famous one, where he says some out-of-pocket stuff.
Says some things that you probably shouldn't say. We don't talk about Apparition.
His actually most remembered plays, besides his actually good ones, are him playing long stream practice freedom dive
Not over
and eating shit, and then Apparition no fail. It's like Kynan having two famous clips. One of them is him peaking his mic so loud that I legit don't know what he did. And then the other one is at least also related because there's obviously the big gulp.
I was gonna say
But
the big gulp
is
is
him
the
just
kind of that I think of.
Mashing the fuck out of the map.
Who did the replay for this in OWC? Was this the one that Dio did the replay for originally?
No, I don't think so.
What, he did a replay for some Nomad one, the 1 year that he was on the replay.
Yeah,
I think it was this.
Really? I don't actually remember this being Dio. I feel like he wouldn't have a replay in semis, but I guess.
Was this in semis though?
I
I'd
think
have to
so.
look. Oh. This wasn't semis. Hang on.
Yeah, real ones remember ESL 1 Cologne rating Rohulk after the match.
Man. Who do you think, if you had to pick the ultimate, ball knowledge Osu player, who would your, ultimate ball knowledge Osu player be?
A lot of early speed players have
That's-
that ball knowledge quality because
that's
they
always,
legit.
yeah.
They actually played for breadcrumbs, bro. Have you ever played Osu with $3.20 on the line? That's basically what they did.
Yongin is a crazy one because, I'm on TCOM with them, so, Oxycodone might be ball knowledge. Oxycodone.
Oh my
might be ball
god,
knowledge.
dude. If you've ever looked at any old map leaderboard on DT that is a fucked up old map that had plays back in pre 2019, Gumini's is one of the people that's just there.
I don't know how to
Isakasa
pronounce.
Pupuya.
I never knew how to pronounce that guy's name, but that's a good pull as well. Aime is fucking god, just hard rock aim. What is he? What is this guy on?
Aime is only not ball knowledge because one of my fellow OWC co-pullers still his heart beats just to glaze him, but yeah, and Wix as well. Wix
Ooh,
also
chewing.
constantly brings him up.
Okay, I don't know how to... This isn't ball knowledge as a player, but as a person who was around in the era when I first was in Osu in-game chat, is this name. I've never known how to pronounce that in the 15 years since then. However you pronounce that name.
I recognize the name. I don't know how to pronounce it. Seems Welsh.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, Carminations, Hidden One, CS5 AR8 for those playing along at home. Has Ritze entered ball knowledge? Bro, he's got an OWC badge. I don't know.
So does Minwoo, and
So does
Minwoo is
Minwoo.
definitely ball knowledge.
So does, I mean, okay, obviously, if you go back far enough, OWC badges can be ball knowledge, because if you go past, like, 2014, nobody's gonna know anybody, right? But, Konpaku,
Oh my god, Kopaku.
Green NPC? Who else was involved in the fucking Korea account sharing scandal?
Meg69, which was one of the multi-accounts. Oh, here's a ball knowledge player. Cool one.
Oh my god. Whoa, you and Lillian really just... That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's okay.
Oh
we've
my
had a lot of
God.
moments this year where we just shared a brain cell.
That's nuts, actually.
Here's real ball knowledge to people who, to those who know, Zerba.
Is Zerba...
Zerba has a
He had a
career
PP
arc
record,
after
right?
Osu.
Like,
No, not PP record, but he was close.
was,
Don't go to Zerba's Twitter. Listen,
Yeah, don't ever go to Zerba's Twitter, bro.
listen, he's had an arc.
Wow,
Zodiac.
Zodiac. Damn.
Wow. What else was like early US?
Kitty
Besides,
Commando.
obviously, like, yeah, Kitty Commando,
Natalia.
Sapphire Ghost,
Sapphire Ghost, man.
Solus.
Solus? Meltina! I was actually just thinking of Meltina and I couldn't remember the name. I'm so embarrassed. But I just remember he would stream and literally he would say, like, thanks for the follow in like this sing-song voice every time anyone followed him. Oh
Pizza
my-
Lovers is USC street ball legend, okay?
Yeah, Pizza Lovers is an OG USC like beast. Meltina was like in his 30s then. Yeah, he's probably mid 40s by now.
I know that he already like at that point he was already like one of the oldest people,
Yeah.
and like he had that whole like account sharing thing with Reimu, where like Reimu did like all the speed scores because Maltino was like an HCHR player, but then Reimu account shared with them and basically like set all the HDDT plays.
I remember that, man. What is it with
DJ Fuduji,
DJ
my angel Haruna.
Fuduji. Oh my god.
People remember Laval's FC image material, of course. And then he famously posted a video of him cutting his tablet cord with his pair of scissors.
Oh god, that's right. What like what are we even doing?
Speaking of videos that got famous for not playing Osu but by Osu people, Tarula is posting a video of his OWC prize. And it was just like the shittiest cup ever. I remember that. Sanze and his inability to get 600 PP back then, yeah.
Yo, nice play. Cyberoni come home.
Cyberoni, famous Brazilian American player.
Alright, here's a map that nobody's ever seen before.
Cyberoni stay in Japan. It's fucked up. Can every tournament stop pulling this? No. Because this map is impossible, so it will keep being challenging for the end of time.
Chillier is somewhere just like pounding his desk right now that he has to play this in the hidden pool. Rigged for Virginia. That's what the ban phase is for, buddy.
Who in Virginia is like destroying this? Is it just Rectagon and Tabby?
They had this in their tryout. Wow.
Oh. My bad game. No way Jacksons have seen this map. Like,
Ooh. Who did this replay? Beom-san did nothing wrong.
this is Maxi based on the name.
Yes, Maxi. Maxi gets eliminated, immediately joins replaying.
Immediately joins
Him and
replaying to
Ethan
push his Bumsan agenda.
True.
Fun fact: Beom-san apparently pronounced Bumsan. I'm not even joking.
I guess that kind of makes sense. That EO in, like, yeah. Oh, now we're just talking about China OWC 2015, huh?
If we're gonna be like actual like ball knowledge people, Matsumoto Rise.
Ooh. Good
That guy
one.
played 4-digit tournaments for a while as well.
Yeah. Speaking of 4-digit tournaments, I was just talking about this with Jonah the other night, but do you remember Urine?
Yes, he was friends with one of my friends.
Got third place in Rekindling.
OTT?
He got third place in Rekindling. Never replied to me for his prize money. I still remember this 8 years later.
Sure. He just does it for low.
I've now made 2 Rekindling references in one stream. That's more than I've talked about that tournament in like 5 years.
We gotta bring it back for the 10-year anniversary in a bit.
We got 2 years on that one. That tournament was in 2018. We need to bring back 111 Ultra. Beezer! Oh my god, dude.
Does he still have the UFRJD name of like where is it? Where is Beezer in UFRJD?
At Ramen Otaku. I don't know.
No, it's accepting 1v1s or accepting best of ones.
Also, I feel like I can't think about Beezer without mentioning Clayton. I don't know why he came to mind.
Clayton's still around.
Clayton's an alumni now. I don't know how long he's been.
Yeah,
no, been a while.
They used to dev, so they got alumni. I think when they stopped deving.
Contributor 2019.
Dude, fuck this map. Thank you. That's exactly the sort of reaction I wanted.
Yeah, this was intentionally like, good luck, have fun map. CS6 AR5 for those playing along at home.
Bolshoi!
This shit's gonna be awesome if the staff let it be. All right, we podcasted about 4WC last week. We're not doing it again this week, but I do agree. Mischa in 2026. That's actually insane.
I didn't even know they came back, and I talked to them regularly. That's how fucked up it is.
Mischa, Nissan, Korean Moloko in the big 2026. Thoughts?
This is the Brooklyn Nets when they got Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce.
Where's Mouse Easy when you need him, bro? Guilherme Bulos, true.
Guilherme Bulos.
Sanji Lift.
Sanji Lift is was like convicted and might be in jail. I don't remember it exactly. They have a mugshot out there somewhere. I haven't gotten updated on the status of Sanji Lift in a while.
I actually, if we're going that direction, I had a friend on Osu, and one of the first ever like Osu servers I was in, who ended up going to prison. I think I've talked about this before. He went to prison for he went to prison for the exact reason you would expect an Osu player to go to prison, and that's all I'm gonna say about that.
Aha! I know one tournament host recently did exactly that. I'm not gonna mention his name. I don't think that's worth talking about in the USC
Yeah,
Pro
yeah.
Showcase. By the way, you're seeing how this map works, right? It's just extremely low AR and just has kind of ninja spinners that you have to spin.
All right, on to the Hard Rock. Oh, what?
You did
Um,
not have the
I
replay, or oh, you might need to update this.
yeah.
This was ranked
I don't think I
recently.
have a technical difficulty screen, so enjoy this Hippo Cup tech diff screen.
The spinners aren't missable. You get 50s, I think.
Well, you can hear what it is now, because I didn't, like... Okay, I actually have to log in, huh? Oh,
I
it is
actually have to
uploaded.
log in. It's
Oh,
crazy.
they... I bet... Wait. The FC... I bet what happened
Oh.
is the replay is for an old version of the map.
All right, Azer. No, not Azer. Oh, who has a hard rock?
I don't know, I'm gonna find one.
Ebutenin? Who the fuck is Ebutenin?
Yep, we're just using this.
You're using. I don't know who you are, but good play. Let's go.
I didn't even think about that. This was okay, but how was this replay more than 8 days old? When did they make this replay? Can you take a look in the channel?
Hard rock one. Hard rock one. I mean, they made it 7 hours ago.
What?
Probably
Did
just an old
they
version
play
of the
it on
map.
an old
They-
version and
they-
just didn't
yeah,
update?
They probably didn't upload. Yeah, they didn't
Well,
update the map.
that's a bit unfortunate. I'm sorry to Yolkspy.
Now, I might despise Arcane as a commercial product, but this song kind of bangs. I'm not gonna lie.
I never watched the second season. I thought the first season was pretty good.
Maybe it's just the like sad old hater in me, but whenever like a piece of media I already know does like a spin-off or like derivative series, I always roll my eyes. And Arcane did not have nearly enough quality in its writing, or its the animation was pretty good, but like the actual writing itself and like the story didn't make me unroll my eyes. You know what I mean?
Boy, this is like the most just hard rock one of all time, huh?
Yeah. This fun fact, I had this in the sheets. At least my like notepad document of things to put in USC for like 3 months before, so it got ranked in the meanwhile. Wait, y'all pulled Superluminal? Welcome, Jackson. I see you got here just in time.
He called it.
I love when people that make the trials will get like one right, and they're always so happy.
If somebody were to predict Hard Rock 3, that would be a pretty cool prediction.
If someone were to predict the next map, Hard Rock 2, right now, predict it. Don't start the map. Don't even give them any hints. Predict it in the next 30 seconds. If anybody gets it in chat, I'll give you VIP for this channel. And you can't be in the polling team. Nope.
I have a
he's
30-second
wrong.
timer going.
Pitsort's wrong. RNG's wrong.
Nobody's gonna get this, dude. There's literally not a. It's not happening.
Lillian has nothing. Sifrin is wrong. Chang is wrong.
Concrete is wrong.
Eric Water
Eric
Osu is wrong. Concrete is wrong. Chibi's wrong.
Everybody's
Hexagon.
wrong. No, they're not even
Hexagon,
close.
wow.
Like, they're not
I'm
even
iFlame.
close.
Hexagon is wrong.
Alright, it's time. It's
I think
time.
I think that's. Is that GP? QT Osu? Or. I don't know, actually.
I thought so.
Yeah, nobody's right.
Yeah, nobody's.
IGP.
So, here's the map you were trying to guess, guys. You weren't ever gonna get it. I'm sorry.
Beat map ID 288.
You just weren't ever getting this. It was unfair from the start.
It's rigged. You know the map is good, and it's a true precision map when the Hard Rock only leaderboard has Mortal as the #1 player. Also, I love these hit sounds.
Yeah, these are great. I decided to use beatmap hit sounds and make sure to have storyboards on, just cause for this. Like, I keep forgetting. I'm glad I updated those.
Allegedly, this map needs a bit of offset.
I'm shocked.
By a bit, I mean like 20.
Beatmap ID 288 and it needs offset. Wow. Tell me more.
When you miss, it's like you get stabbed. Yeah.
It's like whenever anybody used to map anything Toho, and it would just always use the sounds from the game. That was the real era of hit sounding.
Scariest sliders of all time. Yeah. This map is very easy jumps that are CS 9.1, so you can't like properly like let go and like lose focus, but also like legitimately 3 times the SV this should maybe have.
I mean, nobody knew anything about like appropriate slider velocity in 2007, right?
I mean, they did. They had 3 numbers. It was 0.5, 1, and 2. And then they just did some stuff. All of those reverse sliders are so scary. Also, there's just like there's aura to random breaks on old maps where they're just like, I mapped enough. Like, have a break.
Yeah, I'm just taking a break now.
Take a sip of water.
Old maps were really funny with their break time.
Also, this map has double taps, man. Like, they were doing that shit back in 07.
Oh god. The
what should I smoke
icon
during these breaks if we pick this? Preferably your best brand of ganja.
Hey man, this is a family-friendly stream.
Oh, it's okay. It's, your beef, your flank steak on hickory wood. Outside, preferably, so you don't create a fire hazard inside your house. I'm just gonna draw arrows to people who aren't FC. Everybody!
Everyone in the lobby will have an arrow pointing at them. Okay, understood. Oh, that's some cheese.
It's real Limburger cheese. It's stinky but delicious.
I want some nice smoked Gouda. Thank you very much.
Actually, it's pronounced Gouda because it's Dutch.
I don't care. Since this is Hippo Cup 9, do we get a tiebreaker question? Absolutely. Absolutely.
How did those work? I haven't watched the Hippo Cup showcase in like 2 years.
People would just ask a question like that didn't have anything to do with a map, and Habib would give his best answer as it related to the tiebreaker. Like it would be completely out of pocket, but it would be like, okay, how can we relate this to the tiebreaker map? If the tiebreaker was an Osu player, who would the tiebreaker be? Yeah, like those two questions, like that's the Hippo Cup tiebreaker questions.
The tiebreaker would be. That's a tough one. Tiebreaker would be.
Can we
Varvalion.
Ooh, Varvalion. That's a good shout. That's a good shout. How long until Varvalion is ball knowledge? I'm not saying he's ball knowledge now, because I don't think he's ball knowledge yet. But
it's legit one of the first Osu players to be picked up by an esports organization, and then I haven't heard from him since. But he's part of Zeta division.
Yeah, true. That aspect is ball knowledge. Anyway, Hard Rock 3 banger. Shoutouts to Bubbleman.
He was streaming League today. Holy fuck. Yo, League Classic, 29th of July?
I can't wait. Oh, I need to play Old Graves like I need air to breathe.
You legit don't understand that a part of me, back when AP Sion got removed from League in like Season 4, he got reworked and all of his AP ratios
Yeah,
were
he got turned into an 80
gone.
bruiser tank.
Yeah, I mean, he was always meant to be like an AD, like melee attacker because he had his ulti, which was just like give yourself 100% lifesteal and heal others around you. But like, he just was so much better as a burst mage. It just actually, it made people so upset to just flash in, Q, pop your W shield, auto attack. If you had DFG, you do DFG before all that.
DFG.
Like, you just have like a 3.6 AP ratio on all those combined. It was beautiful.
Guys, I can't contribute to the podcast. I don't play League. More specifically, not only do you not play League now, you didn't play League 12 to 15 years ago.
Yeah, no, you didn't play League starting from Season 0.
Boy, I don't know if they're bringing. Is Tarek included? Because Click Stun Tarek, oh my god.
I think so.
Oh! Click Stun Tarek with Graves just walks up, ease into you, Qs your face, and you just fucking blow up.
You know Legless?
Of course I know
Obviously,
Legless.
you know Legless, but like...
Dr. Legless. Dr. Legless, too.
Dr. Legless. Frank Wang MD. He and I used to queue bot lane together. He would always like either pick Draven or some other high damage early on ADC. And I just play Tarek, and we legitimately just played 20 games and got like 19-1 because that combo was just so busted. Just early aggro.
Yeah.
And we just like snowball from there. Back when 80 carries actually did something.
The holy trinity, where everybody just played Graves, Corki, or Ezreal for like literally like an entire season, bro. And you'd just play like Graves Tarek, or you'd play like Corki Leona, or you'd play like Ez Sona, and you'd just be the most annoying human being on the planet.
Was that season 2 or
That was
3?
season 3.
It was
Holy
Trinity.
I think that was season 3. Ugh.
Sounds right.
It's almost like you're talking about last year. Okay, see, here's the thing. I haven't played or paid attention to competitive League in quite some time. So my memory of the early days of League is unironically better than my memory of the last 2-3 years of League.
Yeah. Yeah, but if he's talking about last year, then if Graves is ever touching a bot lane again, then you get instantly reported and sent to the Riot Games gulag. Also, did you know that Bass Drop Freaks is currently playing?
Yeah, this is such a banger. I love this remix, dude. Like
I was listening to the OG one recently, where I try to make it work in USC, but like...
Where would you pull that?
In the same slot, just a pull earlier, but I couldn't really do it. For some reason, that map feels like incredibly easy, while also feeling like you'll break on every single object, so I didn't want to submit people through 5 minutes, or subject people through 5 minutes of that.
Honestly, that's so fair.
As opposed to all the other shit that I subject people to.
True, but, you know, there's levels, and sometimes you go too far. And you didn't want to go too far, so you went too far in different ways, but not that particular way.
Also, yeah, Lillian, whoever did that favor to you in that first rank game changed your life for the better.
Okay, in fairness, there was one 9-minute tiebreaker. The other tiebreakers have all been normal length. So.
Also, I literally pulled a yup. The funny answer to this would be yup, but also, like, that map is quite simple. There are worse E-up maps. Like, very, very bad E-up maps that I could instead put in this, but instead it's just, CS 9.1 linear jump simulator with too high on SV, but yeah. I remember one day we pulled this band for OWC. I believe it was either last year or the year before as a hard rock pick, and then for some reason Riot just like he just said some of the weirdest fucking stuff ever. He said this map is so fucking hard, but when I hit stuff, I just feel like a dragon. And then whenever I see this band in any sort of map, I just I can't help but think of that moment and just feeling like a dragon when you hit patterns, which I've never heard anyone describe hitting patterns like that before or since. So yeah, this is DT1.
This
The accuracy. This is an FC, by the way. Fun fact: this is the second FC on this map. Both of them were by, at least that I know of. Both of them were by Yokespy. Both of them were score v2, so they aren't on the leaderboard.
This has a storyboard. Huh.
It does. This is one of my favorite maps of all time, the top diff, but this is not the top diff. And then I have to watch Polish score farmer McLovitz give it a 1.5 star on OMDb, and I cry. I cry every time. Every time I think of that, I just cry. I'm crying right now. You can't see it.
Excuse me, what is the star rating? 7.48, apparently.
Map that exists in your song folder unplayed. The only Vel map that's like that to me is the Blooming Gray map, like the one that I think Wowie has the only FC on, and it's like a 5-minute red, like a Kagachi core background. Those who know. Yeah. Having a background that's like dark gray and crimson red should just automatically change your map MP3 to Kagachi. By Zekbach. Zektbach.
True, actually.
This map is like alt/tech DT. It's kind of weird because if you look at it, it absolutely should have an FC until, like, on the leaderboard at least. Because it's not been out since like 2019, and it's been 7 years, and it's still the HDHR top score. But
yeah, I was looking at that and like kind of surprised.
But this map is actually evil. It's actually compactuated with the devil, and nobody can FC it because the Satan himself just takes your pen if you're FCing by the end ki and just like jiggles it, so you just miss. Or slider break, which is honestly like every single S rank in the leaderboard is just on slider break with you. So you're pulling it so that someone from USC FCs into DT. As what we said, that's like something I do all the time. One of my first like breakout picks as a puller was pulling Romantic Fall in OWC 2018 semis, I think, for DT. The map had 0 like DT plays basically, and then I was just like, yo, this is like so FCable, and then people just like FC the match like all the time. Like sometimes you just gotta like nudge people in the right direction, and they'll discover greatness. Do you guys remember the
The
Australian
hand
player that
pain
cheated
live
and made the
play.
insane and play live play? Ayachi Nene, also known as
Ayachi
Amamiya,
Nene.
also known as every single other name that he's ever had, because that guy spent hundreds, maybe thousands of dollars in Osu name changes. Yes, I do remember the fucking Rasengan Naruto hand pain simulator. Nobody ever really like questioned that that guy needed to make a live play immediately, and immediately upon making the live play, he just has the fucking worst hand cramps of all time. Like it's just whenever his aim like snapped wrong, it was so funny.
All right. DT2.
This is
Call of
where
Duty.
this where did this play? Ascension? Have you ever played zombies at all?
I was never a zombies player.
That's fine.
I do have a question though. What's the story with like people randomly playing Black Ops 1 again? Like OG
I don't
Black
know.
Ops 1 on PS on PlayStation specifically, like PS5 or
I
whatever.
think it got re-released for PS5, I think. So people just, because old Call of Duties,
Oh, there was
especially on PC and some of the original consoles that they came out for, actually just like infested with malware and cheaters and like exploits. So I think whenever there's like a re-release, you at least get like a bit of like freedom from that, I guess. So you can like scratch your nostalgia itch without, you know, killing your console or PC or whatever else.
Maybe wish I had a PS5. The things I would do to play OG Call of Duty games again. Oh my god. Like, can I just get Modern Warfare 2? Please?
I mean, keys, as I said on the comments that you've yet to see. Does anybody play new Call of Duty games? People play two kinds of Call of Duty games. It's the old ones with mods, and then it's like the re-releases of the old ones.
Yeah, I follow a couple of COD content creators on YouTube, and literally, like, they just play the old games, man. Like, the one just plays, like, Modern Warfare 2 doing stupid challenges, and the other plays, like, the second Modern Warfare 2, the one from, like, 2022 or whatever.
Yeah. Also, people saying Warzone is popular. Warzone might as well be PUBG Activision Edition. It's not really Call of Duty.
Warzone isn't Call of Duty. Yeah, it's just an extraction. Or a BR, I mean. It's like, everybody had to jump on the fucking VR. I miss my old COD sniping montages. Yo. Phase Ilcams. Phase Ilcams, bro.
This is Demon. This is actually one of the farmiest maps of all time. This is farmier maybe than Deus Ex Machina from last week. If you have fingers, this map is just immediately free. And I mean that because it's 8.03 stars, and it has like a billion and one FCs. Now that who played this? Is it Lacrice or
this is a Batball? Really?
Maxiosu? Really?
I don't think that's right. Surely that's not
You're
right.
moving like that? Yeah, it is Maxi.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind, he missed. Then you know it's Maxi from this.
Yo, Pamage's Catalyst series, that was... Pamage did one of my favorite Modern Warfare 2 montages back in the day, and for the life of me, I can't remember what it was called. Oh, God.
We played this in 4WC last year. Yeah, no, this is a 4-digit map. It's low-key, like, maps you farm when you're, like, 2K now.
What was the Pamage Modern Warfare 2 montage?
You'll never get that combo in your Brazilian life. You're correct, because I will never play OS2 again. At least not this way, not in this high level. I accept my retirement. It's like um taunting Larry Bird that he'll never like score a triple double again. Like, bro, yeah, he's not gonna play again. Also in the scouting tournament, my bad. Maybe I just stole everybody's ideas. Maybe like they're recreating me in the aggregate, so like I can't. I can finally rest. I can finally go to the Yankees and then have a all right but middling season.
Where you inexplicably completely fall apart in July.
The Yankees back then, at least Moneyball era, famously would not fall apart in July. They would just fall apart in like basically at the very end of the World Series. They lost like a bunch of World Series that decade. Ponyo Cup, dude. Why am I not original anymore? At least I can rest knowing that nobody will ever pull E up in any reasonable tournament.
Finally, real speed maps. This is 240.
252.
What? Why
240
does
is the
it say
next map.
Oh, true. This is the slowest showcase of my life.
But anyway, this is not a speed map. This is an A map. The
As
speed is just there as like a capture.
the speed is there because it's there. It's actually like it's just incidental.
The speed is there because the remix is a breakcore remix, but like this is Airman.
Last week had no speed. Hard Rock 3, DT3, DT4?
I mean, like for speed players, speed is only when they
Yeah.
start struggling with the map.
Okay.
Everything else is just free.
I feel like this is. I mean, we had this discussion so many times, like over the course of the weekend with different commentators, but like the scaling of the pools in this tournament and the way the teams kind of shake out, especially over like quarters, semis. If you're like a speed player, you're not gonna get like what you consider a real speed map until semis or finals, right?
Yeah, unless I specifically just pull like I don't know, like he's so good.
Pool too easy, Wilted Rose.
I love when people say, "Oh, USC is too easy," and then as it scales, it's like, dude, USC is so hard. Like people, like no state has 3 players to play all these maps, man. And then it's like, yeah, that's the whole fun.
Oh, the
You
slider
start
breaks are
at
so
the
sad.
at the beginner dungeon, and then you go all the way up to level 100 Mafia boss.
Background says white and blue, like red, white, and blue. I mean,
Yeah, I mean it's like 2/3 of that.
yeah.
Fun fact, is this from Air or Kanon? I don't remember. Let me
Says-
just check.
Air and so I don't know.
Oh, yeah, it is from Air. I should read that. It's like one of the VNs that I want to read, but like there's so many on like in front of that I kind of never get to it. But low key, that's like one of the ones that I watched a bit of the anime for and I couldn't stomach it, so I wanted to read the VN instead. Now this map is free. Trust me. I know what I'm talking about.
Do you know?
Yes. This map before Booting was diabolical. I know! This is from Corsairs 2020, I think. It was like finals ET2 or maybe semis ET2? I don't exactly remember.
Well, fortunately, we can check. We have the technology.
I mean, it's in
This
the
is
description.
finals. Yeah,
It's finals, okay.
That's what
Wow. USC outscaling Corsace.
6 years later.
Have tournaments gone too far?
This 87-year-old Mappooler still pools speed the old-fashioned way.
But what can have? He maps the Mud 5s.
Let's ask Corsace for its opinion. If I say what I am thinking, I will get suspended for 6 months.
JP, you're right, but that's because this is a manufacturer skill set. Half of the maps, more than half of the maps, 75% of the maps that are like ideal DT2 maps that just have like a bunch of stamina in like this kind of range, they are just like manufactured. They come from tournaments and get pulled to other tournaments. There's very rarely like a Crimsonic Dimensions type map where it's just like it's made just to exist.
Well, they're purpose built. This was like, I feel like that's like just slot pooling. There's like a few different slots that it's just like this map would never exist without tournaments.
A couple of precision maps.
Knowledge King, Nomad 2 era, Nomad 2s.
Yeah.
Because that was like,
but, you know,
now
that's
it's like
a farmy skill set, so people like do
yeah.
that.
It's a little different now, but
Astronic, Elcheer. Elcheer's here, but you know. Who else not much cheers?
Quack.
Quack.
The
stream can't hear this.
Oh, there it is. Hey, I heard it. I heard it. I done heard it. I was gonna say, stream could in fact hear that.
Oh.
Because it
okay.
was because I could hear it, which means stream could hear it.
Oh, so you're just streaming the audio, not
yeah,
the,
yeah.
Okay.
We done heard it.
Anyway, there's a stamina map, if you haven't noticed.
What gave
Something
it away?
that was a little bit lacking from last week. I think I combined stamina and speed with his on Deta, but it's more pronounced here because now we have Abracadabra, which is a speed map, and then this, which is a stamina map.
The heck?
Because, you know.
Someone just like typed on the back end and just screwed up the entire sheet.
What?
It's fine now. All right, and
But dude, why would you do that?
For my next move, I'd like to return to the classics. And yes, this has been in this tournament. It was 8 years ago or something.
Yeah, no, this was pulled before half of the players in USC made their accounts, so it's fine. Here's a map that used to be pulled all the time, and then it just got forgotten, as far as I know. Mostly because, you know, back then we had to, like, dumpster dive for
I was
maps.
gonna say, we constructed this pool in a cave with a box of scraps.
Exactly. You would just find some graved AR9 map that's a little bit fast, and we're like, holy shit, this is a perfect free mod. No matter what slight imperfections it had, you would just look at it like it was the Mona Lisa.
Why is everything low AR? I'm doing the
what
that's
is
bait. I'm doing
here?
the that's bait gif right now.
Yeah. Let's see. We have.
There's two.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you the ARs so far. 9.7, 9.5, 10, 9.6, 9.8, 8, 9.5, 5, 10, 8.4, but it's a precision map, so who cares? 10, 10, 10.3, 10.3, 9.7, 9, but you have the possibility of HR. And then soon you will see a 9.2, a 9.7, a 9.6, and then finally a 9.7.
Write that down. Write that down. Yeah, we are still taking tiebreaker questions in the vein of Hippo Cup. We don't have Habib here, but this map reminds me of another map, and I can't remember the name of the map. What's the map?
Shipscape.
No. Used to be in pools. Had this
Distorted
vibe.
Love Song.
No.
DJ Nightmare. Like, He Gonna Reach or something, I forgot.
I'll have to look it up.
Would TB make Habib smile?
Yes.
Yes!
Yes, it would.
If Tiebreaker was an NFL team, what is its percentage chance of winning the Super Bowl next season? Based on name and song vibe, they both give off very different vibes for that. So I'll just say 50%. I'll just meet in the middle.
That's
This
a
is back when
really high
T-Paz
chance.
Back when T-Paz made like proper like speedcore like gabber bangers, like that. This goes hard. Now he's more of like he incorporated a little bit too much EDM, I think. But this was real T-Paz. Speaking of real T-Paz, this is Toybot, a player in the tournament, as far as I know.
Yes. I kind of
If
want
you
to
could
listen to
describe
the
the
entire
tiebreaker of-
intro.
Yeah, sure.
Chat
If you could
type
describe the
one
tiebreaker
to
with
chat type
one-word
one for
emotion,
intro,
what
type
would it
two for skip.
be? If you could describe the tiebreaker for one-word emotion, what would it be?
Okay, we're not skipping. We're already there. Like emotional is actually just a good word to start with.
Yeah, the emotional. It's a great bad answer, but it's a great answer. If tiebreaker was a Riichi Mahjong Yaku, which one would it be? Blessing of Earth.
Heterochromia iridis. That was the map I was trying to think of.
Really?
Yep.
That one?
Yep. Don't ask me why.
That's OG Kyle the Gangster, for those who are unaware. It's nothing like Heterochromia Iridis. That's why I was surprised. People remember when Kyle the Gangster made normal maps? Yeah. Remember when he made Ice Angel? It's like Kanye making Graduation. Like, he went out the deep end, but we can still remiss. Oh yeah, this is easy. I didn't even notice. I was like, why is this map so low AR? Did the replayer name say Bumsun did nothing wrong? Yes. It's because Maxi has an unhealthy obsession with Bumsun.
Too much low AR. Yes. Absolutely.
My brother in Christ who made the sandwich.
I haven't been to Subway in a long time.
Me? Actually, no, I lied. A month ago, maybe. But not really worth it.
I just don't think Subway's that good. Like, you could go to
Subway is
other
like...
places.
I don't know if they got bought out, but it's like with private equity.
Private
just,
equity.
like,
It ruins everything.
not... Yeah, like, it just spawned. Not even private equity spawned. They're just simulating it on the aggregate.
It's easy. Tell him, Wash. It's very hard. If the tiebreaker was an NFBA team, what record would they have in the regular season?
They would be
57 and 25.
Okay, that's a little bit higher than I'd say. I'd say there'd be like a lower tier, like 6 seed, or like upper tier play-in team.
So like what? 48 and 34.
Like 43 and
43 and 39.
43 and 39. Yeah, that sounds right.
That's fair.
Depends on the conference. That
Yeah,
can be a good playing team.
Right, in the
playing
East
team.
or West, that's a whole different matter.
The tiebreaker was a United States politician. What would be their three main talking
Bro, these guys
points?
making me go to AP fucking politics course.
They would want to. They would be a warhawk for sure.
So we need
Warhawks
aggressive
have
force
a lot of
projection.
Yeah, aggressive foreign policy, force projection, and increased military spending because of course.
It's just all about that. So they wouldn't have any talking points about anything on domestic policy. All they care about is foreign policy. We're not going to talk about education.
Blood feast. Blood feast. Those who know.
Oh my god, dude. Dada with the tiebreaker. Pro-life or pro-choice?
Pro-choice.
Nice. Okay, good. Wait, a pro-choice, but it has all those opinions on foreign policy. I'm a little confused. These are some conflicting views. What votes are they trying to court here?
It's like you know the Family Guy bit where it's just like, would you rather be a hobo?
Yes,
on...
yes, yes.
Yeah. It's that. It's like it's a Democrat. It's like a red state Democrat, but like on a blue city. Why are the circle colors?
I don't know what this means. What does this mean?
By the way, it's Mervetzi. I don't need to introduce this map.
If the tiebreaker was a Steam game, what would the average rating be from 0 to 10? That's too direct, I feel.
I think it would be a very positive game that has never had much controversy, but it has a cult following and like 1.k regular users, concurrent users. It's not, you know, it's not super popular, but people that play it quite like it.
What GPA did we get in high school? Like 3.2?
Yeah, it's exactly what I was gonna say. I know GPAs. I don't know SAT like.
I don't know SATs
so
anymore. I used to. Oh my god, energy drinko fanchan. No, thank you. You guys have one map's worth of questions, and it's a map that everybody already knows, so you don't have to think. You don't have to pay much attention to it. Instead, you can just continue asking silly questions about the tiebreaker.
Why is it a B rank, Ethan? Why is it a B rank?
Is this a B rank? Did I use the wrong one or something?
No, it's Ethan. So I'm
bro,
not
it's
surprised.
hard. If the TV was a breakfast food, what food would it be?
That's a great question.
I think it would be.
I mean, it's a horrible question, but it's a great question.
Yeah, I think it would be those like souffle pancakes.
I was gonna say I think it would be one of those like small containers of Jello.
Okay,
That
that's not a
you
breakfast.
put on the fridge.
That's not a
Yeah,
breakfast.
that was breakfast for me.
What UFC
It was
fighter?
very quick and easy.
What UFC fighter could the TB beat in a fight? Conor McGregor, circa 2 days ago.
My head gasket is blown. Says the Nissan Altima.
What is this TV's go-to bar order? Lemon drop martini.
I was gonna say a cosmopolitan.
Yeah, same vibes. Kind of same vibes. T was a car. How much horsepower could it make?
It would be a Ford Model T. Next question.
I actually think it's just electric.
If you bump the TV on the aux, would you get kicked out of the car? In a normal setting, yes. If you were playing, or if you were playing it among like other OC players, no. People would vibe.
If the tiebreaker was a horse, how many cars could it power? Yes.
What channel would TV talk the most in Pooling Core? There's one channel that gets activity, so I'll give you a good guess. where the car starts floating if you play the TB in a car, I think you would crash the car.
Good crash the car or bad crash the car?
Both.
Is the TB twerkable? No.
If you tried.
I mean, anything is twerkable if you try, but not really.
Promotes speeding. Not if you fall asleep, yeah.
If the tiebreaker had a sleep schedule, what hours would it sleep? Like, deadass, it would just be like 11 to 6 or 11 to 7.
Yeah, 9 to 5 worker schedule.
Yeah, yeah.
What's this TB's rarity in the OC Gacha?
This TV sounds fucking boring. I don't think it's boring. Maybe we're doing a poor job of recommending, of like describing it via these silly questions that have nothing to do with maps, but... What gun would a TV main in CS?
Oddly enough, it would be like a... This would be like a... One of those people that swear by the Galil, even though the AK is right there and just $700 more expensive. Does a TB play Mauser tablet? Touchscreen.
Ooh. Okay, so we've determined that the tiebreaker is actually just Aoi Yuki.
Did they play the Sapphire Ghost playstyle?
Yes,
I don't remember.
yes.
Yeah.
He like was like inspired by Sapphire Ghost.
How much tax evasion does this tiebreaker commit? Reasonable amounts, enough to get a studio like to be sued by I think the Japanese tax authority.
Okay, hang on. I gotta look back up here. How much is the TV paying in rent? Actually, the TV owns a house. They have a mortgage.
Yeah.
Is the tiebreaker
If
gay or
the TV
straight?
TV was Zelfs, how much food would he eat?
Is
He's
it-
Zelfs.
Is it evasive of me to say that this tiebreaker is actually bisexual?
No, I get the vibes.
What sport would this TB do best on in the Olympics? Pole vault.
Pole vault is good. I think it would be the triathlon.
Okay. All right. So now that we've gone through all that, does anybody have a guess? Knowing full well that you're probably wrong.
The best piece of information was me saying the AR of this map a couple of maps before.
Deadass. It is
Euphoria.
It's
no.
not Euphoria.
It's not AR7 or AR8.
Or AR8. It is not RPG.
RPG, no.
Boy, okay,
not
could
reports.
you really have gotten to RPG from like what we were saying about it? Because I don't know that really tracks.
I think RPG is the correct AR.
You might be right, yeah. Some kind of dematory, no. Promote speed and gotta be
Bumps
some
on
metal or
Kagari.
something.
If I
No.
ever pull bumps on Kagari on my own, you can shoot me dead on the street. That is a absolutely legally binding statement.
Okay, lies in reality is not correct, nor is it particularly close, but in concept, it's closer than any of the other guesses. It's not correct. It's also not today's the day, but again, like, you're getting a little warmer in certain ways. Today's the day might be actually the closest guess, technically speaking.
Good guess.
Yeah,
good
that's
guess.
not a bad guess. All right. Do we just go?
Hashtag pour an entire beer on your cross challenge. I don't know why. Yeah, go.
All right, here we go. Tiebreaker. World's End. This is a fun showcase, just answering all those silly questions.
This map, if you ever played it in the aux, would crash your car because you would just go too fast.
So
That's
now,
the one question I specifically knew the answer to.
Now the thing is, like, I'm curious what people think of our answers to the questions in hindsight now, because I feel like we actually kind of did a decent job. I feel like most of that stuff is relatively accurate. Varvalian was good. Yeah, Varvalian was a really good answer, for sure.
Oh yeah. Also, it's hidden. Interesting. Whoever made the replay knows that we're actually enforcing this rule where the tiebreaker is a hidden map. You're, everyone is playing with hidden no matter what. This map definitely has a house and like good savings, but you know, because they bought in at a bad time, I think they still have to pay off a mortgage.
They bought their house in 2008. Like, I think 3.2 GPA is low-key too high? I don't know. I feel like this is a relatively intelligent... I mean, it's not like, you know, they're not like valedictorian or anything, but... Like, they're graduating, you know, they're doing okay. They might not be graduating with honors, but they're alright. They're gonna get into, you know, a decent state school. Get a, you know, reasonable, like... I don't know, they'll get like a business degree or something and, you know, go make middle management money at a...
Reasonable and business degree in the same sentence.
I mean, do you not think that...
Really
is
go
that
well together.
Which direction? I feel like business degree is a reasonable sort of degree to get. Like, not over the top. It's not like they're, you know, a rocket scientist, but they're also not going in, you know, they're not going out onto the streets.
This is social commentary on the state of business degrees, having had to take, like, some shared classes of business degree people in college.
What country would this song represent in the World Cup? I mean, it's literally just Japan.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I know that's obvious, but it is. It's just Japan.
Someone doesn't like networking.
That's
Wow,
weird.
I really want to pay my entire college debt to know how to win over friends and influence people.
If you input more money into the economy will go up. And other fun facts to know and tell your friends. This map is a LinkedIn warrior. What European country would this map support in OWC? Sweden.
Oh, maybe.
Finland? I mean, we're right next to each other, bro. Come on.
This map is Zionist.
I do not think that is true.
Now we're just making up fanfics, bro.
I didn't even think about that. It's true.
True.
Oh!
But unironically, this map would support Thailand and LWC because this is the most spiritually less berry map ever created.
Varvalian, Lesperi. We're just gonna put together the freaking World's End team.
I think he has an SS on this. That's the funniest part.
What time is it? 10:30. Jesus. Lesperi, Chest, Chaifuk Chep. Was he on those teams? He was on those teams, right?
Yeah.
Who's the? God, there was like one other player that was noteworthy.
Kadama?
Kadama Phantasma. Yeah. Anyway.
Or Phantasma, yeah.
Who is now Arizona? Anyway, that's the pool. I hope you guys.
Sure.
I hope you guys enjoyed it because I know I did. Like, this was
I,
fun. I don't know. I like answering
it
dumb
was
questions.
fun. Low key, I didn't realize the pool showcase ended.
Yeah, we've just been chilling.
We
Like,
were just,
Dennis just been
we were
chilling
just
this whole
some
time.
bullshit for the whole thing.
Yeah,
Can you pull a gay tiebreaker next week? I think I've been pulling gay tiebreakers this entire tournament, besides the one Dimitori one, which was incredibly heterosexual.
podcast showcases, gap normal showcases. The problem is the topics that I love to talk about the most, I have very few people to talk about with, because I know like 2 tennis fans in the Osu scene, and I know I think 1 cycling fan in the Osu scene. So like I'm just limited to like common topics with Dada here. Those would be my favorite. Like,
Bring Ben Voss here.
Ben Voss.
Sure.
Bring
What's that guy up to?
we need to get Kevin in here to talk about tennis. We need to get Hinori in here to talk about cycling.
You need to get the one Chinese guy that added you to.
Oh my
join the
god.
server.
I forgot. I never did DM that guy back. He responded to me and I never replied. I feel kind of bad. That was so funny.
Maybe talk about OSU.
Ohio State University.
Which one?
Or Oklahoma State University, or Oregon State University.
Oregon State University, exactly.
Or we could talk about University of Michigan AD Ward Emanuel getting fired finally.
I don't even know what he was like controversial for a bit.
They had like 6 different scandals in the Harbaugh era. Connor Stallions.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I just didn't know that people were putting it on him.
And then I don't know what, I don't remember. There's a few other things. And then he let Dusty May go, of course. Which, I mean, there's only so much you can do, right? How do you keep a head coach around if he gets offers from the NBA? But
what's your favorite food, Aaron? This is the last question we'll answer because it's not tiebreaker related.
yeah, my favorite food. That's a really hard question. Man, there's so many foods I like. One of my favorite dishes, like, of late is just cow soy, because there's this Thai place in Las Vegas that I've been to the last couple of years for Roundtable that makes unbelievable cow soy. So that's, if you just like had to pick like one dish right off the top of my head, it might be that.
That's pretty good. My favorite dish is a lot more boring, I think. If I had to pick, I think there's a specific place near me that does mushroom pizza with like lots of little like shiitake and shimeji mushrooms. Is it shimeji? I think that's the name of the mushroom, but basically like it's literally like it just can't be beat. There's like cheese, a little bit of olive oil, the whole like mushroom flavor, and just like it feels so light but so filling at the same time. It's legit just like whenever I have the chance and am not like feeling like a complete fat ass, that's like my go-to.
There we go. There you go, chat. You got some favorite foods. Pool will be on the sheet shortly. Schedule will be on the sheet shortly. It's going to have a placeholder for the one match that's left tonight because there is a match in approximately 90 minutes. Last match of the week. It's Colorado versus Tennessee. Yeah, we'll see you guys in 7 days-ish for another one of these. Hope you guys enjoy this week's pool. Please, for the love of God, play a match on a Saturday. I am on my knees begging you to play a match on a Saturday.
I mean, if it hasn't happened yet, I don't think it will happen now. But, you know.
That's all I got. All right. Have a good night, guys.
Good night. I have no funny quips to end this stream on, so I'll just read one from chat. There's nothing in chat. Good night.